But I'm popping like a Kardashian. Huh, pretty and ratchet, pretty and ratchet, pretty and ratchet.
Hey guys, it's me, Lani. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been, bitch? So guys, if this is the first time at my channel, then you've been really missing out, sis. You've been really missing out. And if let me not say sis, because you might be a nigga, you might be a whole nigga, so you've been missing out. And if you are a returning subscriber, then you know that I fucks with you heavy and whatever. But anyway, guys, oh my god. Okay, so before I get into the story time, and this story time is going to be really, it's going to be fun, light-hearted, and you know, you can be sitting there getting all the tea with me, or you can judge me all you want. I don't give a heck. Okay, I don't give a heck if you judge me. I don't give a heck. Okay? So, my hair, really quickly, because we need to talk about my hair, because I know y'all be loving this bob and whatever. You be thinking she look cute. She look cute. So, okay, so my hair is from @Beauty Clayy Hair. @Beauty Clayy Hair, I'm going to put like their information below in the bio, so make sure you check them out. They sent me this really cute bob. Oh my god, I look like such a little cute princess. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, yeah? When I first started YouTube, I had made myself not a promise, but I spoke to myself and I said I would never ever do story times on this particular ex, because this particular ex obviously like broke my heart into a million pieces. After him, I was like, went through a severe depression. But then it's like, I'm sure someone else can relate out there, so I want to share my story. But this story is not going to be a sad story. It might evoke some sadness in me. I'm going to try to keep it together. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, if I talk about this nigga for more than half an hour, I'll just start bawling. I can't help it. It's just very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand, this is the man I thought was going to be my husband. So, talking about him is a bit like, oh my god, like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be revealing a lot in this story time, guys. A lot. So I just hope that you appreciate my transparency, because I don't think people are usually this transparent. I don't think people are usually this genuine and real and will tell you like I'm talking to you lot like you're literally my brethren. Like, we're in a room together and I'm telling you about my ex, like, for real. Because what I'm telling you is like, I'm exposing myself basically, okay? So you better appreciate it, sis. So let me tell you how I met the love of my life or whatever. So I'm gonna keep it 100% true. I don't give a heck. Like, I don't give a heck. If you clock who it is, I don't give a heck either. Refreshing. So this is years ago. 4.5 years, whatever. It's a while ago. So it was around Christmas, you know. It's cold outside, you know. It's cold outside. The weather outside is frightful, and the sun is so delightful. It doesn't know where to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay, that's the vibe. Okay, that's the vibe. It was Christmas. It was Christmas or just after Christmas. I want to say just after Christmas. Oh my god! Just after Christmas! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm just like, it's coming back to me. Oh my god! I can really feel it. I can feel the Christmas. I can feel the day. I can feel the emotion. Do you know how much I remember this time? I remember my nails, fam. I remember my nails. I had crystal bedazzled sparkly nails, darling. Crystal bedazzled sparkly nails, darling. To match the festivities, you know. The weather outside is frightful, and it's so delightful. A new place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yeah. Did you get it? So, he was chocolate, so it was different for me, but he was still cute. But I was just like, but I gave him I told him, yeah, whatever, give him my number anyway. You never know, innit? And I was just being like very standoffish. But then one time now, I was a bit bored, innit? And I remember, because I got bored, it's Christmas. Okay, on Christmas Day, my cousins came around. And one of my cousins was like talking about him. She's talking about him. And she's like, my man, oh my god, I rate him, I like him. And I was like, what? I was thinking, really? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I thought, you you know what, I should just go on a date so I have a funny story to tell my cousin. So I was like, let me just go on a date with this nigga. Like I'm being dead serious, guys. This is how I felt at the time. You know me, I'm transparent. Like I've titled this the love of my life because I'm telling you the real. This is how stupid I was at the time. Like, so anyway, we plan a date. He picks me up in an Audi TT. I get in the car, I look at him, he's wearing a hat. I remember he's wearing a woolly hat, like up to there. He looks cute, smells nice, whatever, cool. I'm like, hi. He's like, you're right, cool. He looks the same as the pictures. I wouldn't say he looked better or worse, he just looked the same. So we get to, he took me to the sort of like bistro, like, it was like a pub, but it's like a posh pub. You know, you can get like posh pubs, like, do you know what I mean? You can get like a pub, but it's like a restaurant style pub. It's like posh. He took me to one of them, out of ends, but close to both of us. So we must have got in there now. You know, I didn't even make that much effort. I ain't gonna lie to you, sis. I look cute, but I didn't make mad effort because I didn't know this was the love of my life. So I looked cute, but I didn't make like mad effort. So I think I was wearing at the time like jeans and a top, and I was wearing like, I had these like boots. They weren't mad tall. They were like little boots. The heel was like that small, and they went like up to my knees. I looked cute, whatever. So he came to pick me up. I got in the car. I was like, hi. He was like, you alright? I was like, yeah, whatever. We got there. We got to a restaurant, and then I don't think he was like mad gentlemanly. He didn't like open the door for me. I think he might have opened the door to the restaurant for me, but nowhere else. Really, nigga. So anyway, like I was saying, so we got in the restaurant. Now we sit down and we're talking, and for some reason, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was just in a good mood. For whatever reason, I was in a great, fantastic mood that day. So we're having banter, I'm vibing, I'm enjoying myself. I didn't really read into it. I'm thinking I'm having fun because of my own self, because I'm a lit time, and I'm bringing the lit time out of you. I'm not really thinking this is because we have a vibe at this point. So he orders, and he's being very generous. He's like literally order everything. He ordered us so much food. And he orders, and then he tells me that these cocktails are banging, these cocktails are banging. He has a sweet tooth like me, so he's just like, let's just order bare cocktails. And I'm like, cool. So he orders bare cocktails, very pretty, like whatever. So then I start to drink, and I'm a lightweight. I'm a proper lightweight. Like, I drink once a month, if anything. I don't even really drink like I'm not the type of person that will just be chilling and drinking. Like, so basically, when I do have alcohol, it gets straight into the blood system, and I'm off. Do you get it? So, and that's how I've always kind of been in it. So I'm a social drinker. So I'm drinking the cocktails, and like by one cocktail, I'm buzzed. So imagine I'm in a great mood. I'm in a fantastic mood. I've drank a cocktail. I'm having a good time. I'm feeling merry, and this nigga's cute. So I'm just like, yeah, you're so funny. Like, oh boy, you're so stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh really? Oh my god, really? Oh yeah? Oh okay. So, oh my god, so how long you lived in, like, I'm not gonna say my area, but if you watch my other videos, you clock it. Oh, how long you lived in, oh really? What's it? Oh, you want scoochie? Oh really? I'm doing all of that stupidness, yeah? So anyway, now I must have thought to myself, you know what, let me go sit next to him, because we're sitting across each other. Let me go sit next to my man. So I get up and I go sit next to my man. So I'm sitting next to my man now, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, so I'm sitting next to my man, and we're just sitting across each other, yeah, and the woman's bringing us cocktails and food, more cocktails, and we're just like looking at each other, vibes in. And I'm really sorry, sis, like, I was just fucked. I was overly confident. I just looked at this guy now, and I looked at him, yeah, because I'm buzzed. I looked at him and I thought, you're cute, you know. I was like, your lips, oh my god, your lips, babes. Oh my god, your lips, babes. So I just started, I need to demonstrate what I was doing. I need to doing this to him. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Can you imagine? I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty. I am actually a seductress. I could actually say I'm a seductress, and I don't, as much as you lot think I'm loud and all of this, like when I'm with a boy, like I'm proper chilled and I'm sexy. I can be so sexy. I completely change, guys. I'm not like this loud. I'm not annoying with a boy. So anyway, my nipple just come out. So anyway, I'm touching him there, yes. I'm stroking his thing in it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I swear to God, at some point, because I'm drunk now, I'm brave, innit? Because before, even though we're sitting next to each other, we're talking, we're looking at each other, like glazing, oh yeah, eating, like, oh my God, yeah, oh yeah, oh swear, like we look at whatever, but we're not deep glazing into each other's eyes. But at some point, I just turned to him, yeah, and I'm touching his finger, and I looked in this nigga's eyes. Oh my God, that was it, fam. I swear to God, there was something powerful in his eyes. Imagine, it's our first fucking day, and okay, as much as you lot are thinking it's the alcohol, it wasn't the alcohol, because obviously you're gonna hear about him some more. Like, this was just some real movie shit. This was love at first sight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get me? The alcohol just sped it up. I'm not gonna lie. It gave me the courage to look at this nigga dead in the eyes. So I look in the eyes, yeah, and yo, like his eyes are so fine, and his lips, and I was just thinking. And his lips are bigger than what I'm used to. So I just thought, don't know, I wonder what it's like to kiss these juicy lips. So I kissed him. I literally was doing all of that, so I kissed him. And I just kept kissing. I swear to God, I was so forward. I was like so rapey. I was so forward. So I kept kissing him. And we were drunk. We were just fucking lipsing. I'm not gonna lie to you, we was lipsing in that fucking restaurant. And I just thought, oh my God, I'm having a fantastic time. I swear to God, even though this story isn't the craziest, wildest story, this shit doesn't happen to me no more. I can't go on a date with a guy or a nigga and tell you that the sparks are mad and the chemistry is what. I can't do that. That doesn't happen. Not the way it did that time. Like, that doesn't happen. This is some different level of voodoo, yeah? The black magic my guy is putting on me. It's a different level of black magic. You get it? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a different level of black magic. It's a different level of voodoo. Hey! You know what I'm saying? Yo, we're lipsing. Oh my God, if I even think about it now, oh my God. It was mad. It was, yeah, yes. It was amazing. Amazing chemistry, yeah? Oh, sorry. Oh, take me back to that night, please. Oh my God, take me back to that night. It was amazing. Oh my God, like fucking hell. It was amazing. So anyway, we finished drinking and eating and stuff. So then I'm like, and he paid for the bill because he's a gentleman. And then we got into the car, and which is really bad. Do not drink and drive. But I'm not gonna lie to you, he drove and drive. So anyway, we get to his yard now, and he just said that his yard is actually around the corner from this bistro pub thing. It's only 5 minutes. We're only in the car for 5 minutes, and then he takes me to his yard. He lives in a very lovely and big house, and he says, I need the toilet, I'm not gonna lie, before I drop you home. Oh, I need to go, and I just went toilet. I just went toilet in the restaurant 5 minutes ago, but I need toilet again. So we got into the house, we sneak in, because it's mum and dad that obviously upstairs, innit? So we sneak into the yard now. Yeah, we sneak into the yard, yeah. He goes toilet. No, he let me go toilet first, yeah. Then he went toilet. So we're patterned, yeah. So once he's come out of the bathroom, I'm ready to go back in the car so he can drop me home. So I must have gone to open the door. So to ready to leave, yeah, I've relieved myself of the wee, and I'm like, oh cool. So I go to open the door, he then shuts the door. You naughty boy. What a naughty boy. Oh my God. So let me just drink some water. So he closes the door, whatever, and then he takes me into the living room. Mind you, it's like, it must be at this point like midnight, yeah? Could it be midnight? Yeah, maybe. Because I'm thinking, people can still be awake then. at midnight, people are still awake on the weekend. I'm surprised. Maybe midnight, maybe 11:30, because I think we must have gone to a restaurant late then. Maybe we went at 9 and we left at 11, and who knows, innit? So, but it's definitely past 11. But no one's downstairs, everyone's upstairs, everyone's gone to bed or gone to their rooms. So we go in there now, if all the lights are off here, so he leaves the lights off, he doesn't turn them on. And he sits on the chair, innit? But he sits not on properly on the chair like me, like he sits on the arm bit of the chair, so he's still looking I'm short, so he's still kind of like my height. That's how short I am, you know. So he's sitting on the arm bit, and we're still a similar height. And then he just grabs me, and you know, we start lipsing, and I'm enjoying the kiss, innit? But at this point, I don't know if it's the love of my life or it's the alcohol. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just feel buzzed, I feel waved, and this nigga's lips is nice. This nigga's lips is sexy. He's a very good kisser, surprisingly. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, surprising, because not all people can kiss, you know. But surprisingly, he was a very good kisser. And okay, so we move on. So then he says, let's go to the sofa. There's another sofa. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm up for some kissing and some fondling. I'm like, why not? Like, in my head, I'm thinking, this doesn't happen to me every day, B. I don't, like, it's hard for me to go on a date and like someone like this. So I'm thinking, like, on a rules, guys, if I had to mention how many times I've gone on a date and felt amazing afterwards, like, oh my God, I really like him, in my life, it's like 3 times. It's not something that happens all the time, innit? So for some reason, I wasn't using my brain. I was just going with my emotions, which is really stupid. It could have really backfired, but we move. So so anyway, on the sofa now, we're lipsing. Oh, he lifted my top, and I was wearing, like, I had cleavage on, and like I didn't have a bra on. It was just like this top. Not this top, but similar, very like sexy, and I didn't have a bra on. Like, I don't have a bra underneath this. So if you lift my top, my tits will just come out. So he just lifted my top, and you know, he started like he started kissing my boobies or whatever, and I was just like, oh my God. And we started lip-syncing. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I can't lie to you guys, it was so amazing. And then so now I'm ready to go home, innit? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I'm a good girl. I don't do stuff like this. Like, it's time to go home. I shouldn't have. Why am I in your house lip-syncing you, and why is your mouth all over my tits? Like, it's time to go home, innit? It's time to be a lady. Like I said, you're a road man and you're like a aspiring rapper. Like, I need to go home. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't need to be here. So anyway, before we go home, I look outside the garden. I turned around to look into his garden. I'm nosy, so I was wanting to look in the garden. Like, oh my God, your garden's big. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, your garden's big. Your garden's big. When I turn around, so tell me why my man's dick is out. His dick is out, and okay. Let me explain something to you. If a normal boy did this to me on a regular day, I would be like, what are you doing? Put it away. But I was buzzed. And when I saw the sausage, I was very impressed. I was like, oh my God, is that for me? I was like, is that for me? And I was just like, I just looked at him and I thought, this is what you're hiding? Like, what the fuck? And actually, guys, before this, the last time I had got laid, and this is me being very honest, so this is December. The last time I got laid was maybe, it wasn't that long before that. It was maybe September. So like kind of 3 months, but that's not that long. And I know you might be like, God, that's kind of long. It's not long for me. If you talk to me today, like the last time I had sex was Jan. So we're in, what are we in, July? So that's like 6 months. So, and last year I went through, I think there was a time I didn't have sex for 8 months. So 3 months really, for me, like, is actually, or like very good. Like, I must have been a very good, for me to be dating and out here and actually trying to meet guys, and I met someone 3 months ago, maybe it didn't work out, we dated, and then now I've met someone 3 months later. Like, that's me doing well. Like, that doesn't happen to me today. I don't like people. I don't really form connections with boys. I have a big wall up, like huge wall up. I don't know, I was a bit of a fan, I'm not gonna lie to you, but like I said, I don't give a heck. Anyone else has a problem with this video and wants to call me a fat, I don't really give a fuck, because this was my husband. Do you know what I'm saying? So, he took it out, and I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I kissed it, like, I put my lips on it, and you know, I don't know what came over me. And do you know what's weird? Guess why that's weird? That is the first time in my life I've ever seen someone, I've ever met someone, they've just whipped their ting out and I'm on it. That's the first time that's ever happened. Don't get me wrong. If you ask me how many times have I had sex on a first date, it's probably twice. Because what I went through with this guy, like for me it's chemistry. But like I said before that, it was looks. So we done that now. So he now but it wasn't for long, by the way. I was just teasing in it, so I think it was like maybe a minute. It was really shit. It was really shit. It was like a minute, maybe 4 kisses or 5, I don't know, fucking hell. It was really shit. And then I stopped because I was thinking, you don't deserve this, I just met you. So I was like, okay, take me home now. Like literally, I was like, okay, let's go. And then he was like to me, no, like, let me, like, please let me put it in. And I was just like, no. And he was like, please. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I was waved. I was feeling it. Like he's so hot peng. It's not I mean he's so peng. He's just tall and dark and handsome and just so like what? It's like daddy. Do you know what I mean? So he must. I think he just turned me around. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he, without using a condom as well, I was so irresponsible. How bad am I? Without using a condom, he put his thing in. I swear to God, I was such a bitch, yeah, because it was maybe 4 or 5 strokes at most. Then I said, stop. Because I kind of came to my senses at that point. So weird, I snapped. And I was like, what am I doing? Like, I snapped. After 4 to 5 strokes, I snapped. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my God, I just met this boy. Why am I doing this? Like, we had been talking for like 3 weeks before we met up, but still, I just kind of thought, why am I doing this? Like, this is really naughty. Like, he's not going to take me seriously. Then I kind of thought, oh my God, what am I doing? So I was like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. Let's go home. So he was like, cool, don't worry. So we got in the car. He dropped me home. He lips me. Now, I come home. So when I got into my room, I had to think about how I felt about what had happened. Like, am I upset? Am I ashamed? Or is it calm? And I thought to myself, he's hoods. You date footballers, innit? My ex before him, like a year before that, I had a boyfriend that I went out with for a year. And he was a Premier League footballer and he was worth 30 million. Like, so in my head, I'm sitting in my room saying, you've dated a Premier League footballer. You've dated, like I dated like some entrepreneurs, like, and I've dated like a son of a billionaire. So I'm thinking, this is a whole hood nigga who's an aspiring rapper. Like, you don't need to cry over him. Just go to bed, it's cool, it's a mistake, whatever. So the next day he messages me. So I'm thinking, okay, like, it wasn't that bad, I guess. And he's like, can I see you today? This is the next day. The next day he wants to see me. I had never had this. This is what I'm trying to tell you lot. I had never had this. We've had a fire date and you're asking to see me the next day. So in my head I'm thinking, well, okay, maybe he just wants to finish off what we started. And I thought, whatever, I'm very single at this point. I'm so single. Will it hurt me to get laid? What's the worst that can happen? Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking it is what it is, whatever, it's just sex, like, so that's what I'm thinking. But I meet up with him, he took me to the Hilton. He tried to book the best room. We done our thing, we stayed the night, he got me breakfast, and then I'm just fast forwarding this bit. Oh, we had full on sex this time, yeah. We had full on breakfast. Then he took me home and he said that he wanted to see me again that day. Yeah. And I flopped that because I was like, no, like, I can't remember what I was doing, but I was like, no. But basically he went to see me 3 times in a row. And then I'm going to tell you lot when the penny dropped, yeah? When the penny dropped that this wasn't like normal, like this is some weird shit. Because the thing is with love is it creeps up on you, you know. Like sometimes, okay, not with everyone. I'm talking about with some people fall in love with everyone they date. Let's keep it 100% real. Some girls, every single guy that's half decent looking and got some money and has a bit of swag, every single guy they're gonna date with, they're gonna catch feelings for. There are loads of girls like that. I'm not like that. I'm very particular with. I'm just really fussy. I'm really bougie. I'm really stush. It's very difficult for me to fall for people these days. It's like I've got a black heart. Like I don't know, innit? So hence why I don't have sex. It's pointless. It's pointless to have sex with a black heart. No one's gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna enjoy it anyway. Like I want love. So I just need to work through my issues and my trauma. But basically, which I am doing, guys. But basically, So we went Hilton, he dropped me home, he tried to me the next day. So when the penny dropped, yeah, is one time, yeah, 3 weeks into it, 3 weeks, guys, 3 weeks into it, I'm starting to, like, my feelings are starting to go a bit mad for this guy, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? Obviously we talk every day, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? Am I falling for a hood nigga? Like, imagine, imagine, I've never had, guys, I've never had that. And you know what? I didn't appreciate it at the time. I didn't appreciate how much he liked me at the time. Sometimes life experience teaches you to appreciate somebody who, like, really just... Sorry. It's a very difficult story. It's very difficult for me to talk about him, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's really difficult for me to talk about him. So, I'm fine. Whew. We're not gonna have a nervous breakdown. So, guys, so basically, sorry, I have to, fuck. I have to actually snap myself out of it. But yeah, basically, and I'd never had that before. I've had people really like me, don't get me wrong. I've had people even tell me they love me. I've had like good relationships before that, but this nigga wanted to see me every day, like. So this is when the penny dropped. Yeah, he picked me up. At the time, he had a. This is 4 years ago, so he had an Evoque, and I think they were kind of new then, like, he had a white Evoque. Picked me up. He, like, I know I said that he had the Audi TT when he picked me up, but he had like 3 cars at this time. So like an Audi, that car. Then I'm trying to talk to him. I'm looking at him, and we're talking, and I'm like, I don't know in it. So then I must have climbed over, and I sat on his lap, and we started lip-syncing again. And after that point, when I lip-synced, when I was sitting on his lap lip-syncing him, and how I felt, like how it made me feel in my chest, I was like, I just thought, nah, I don't want this to end. Like, I like him. But let me give you a disclaimer. I have liked other boys before, like a lot, and then it's fizzled out. Sometimes time is the biggest lesson. Like, time will show you how you feel about someone. Because you can think you're in love with someone today, and the next week you're like, oh, what was that about? Because I'm really not thinking about them this week. So with me, it took me, I would say it took me years to clock that was some real shit. Like, I didn't know that at the time. I was so unappreciative. I just didn't know. You won't know sometimes, though. So if this is the first time you're experiencing something, you might think, you don't know. Like, you might think there's something better out there. Sometimes human beings, like, until we compare and contrast, we don't know. So I decided to stay with him, or whatever, cool, we'll stay in it. And then I remember my mum and dad are retired, and they both live in Africa. So like, me and my sisters live in this house, like, it's just our house, innit? So when they went, which was maybe 2 weeks later, I said, come over. He came over. Week 6, I felt like I was in love. And I told him I love you. After 6 weeks, I said I love you. And he was like, no you don't. And I was like, I swear to God, I love you. Imagine I was in love with him, and I didn't even want to go on a date with him initially, fam. I didn't want to go on a date with him. That's how it goes, guys. For real, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Like, sometimes, guys, if you're going to take anything from this, take this. If there's a guy that isn't your type, maybe he is cute, you find him somewhat attractive, but there's something about him that you're like, nah, that's not usually, I date guys that do this, or I date guys that do that, or I like guys who are, okay, let's just say, this is a stupid example, but let's just say you prefer to date African boys, and you never dated a Caribbean boy, but you do find one of them cute, but you're like, nah, or you're like, oh, I don't want to date a Caribbean boy because they're not circumcised, and you reject boys off that one nigga you give a chance to will be your soulmate. You don't fucking reject people over stupid shit, because this one guy I didn't want to go into, but I am considering small 5%, 2%, 1%, minus 5 of. Now I'll never tell you lot who it was. I could never do that. Okay, cool. I can never, but if you want to guess, you can guess, but I'll never let you know who it is. I'll never tell you guys who it is. Love you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good shit. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, all that good shit. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and I just want to let you guys know that all the love and support, I appreciate it, and I have some big surprises at the end of this year coming out, yeah? Some big surprises. You lot are going to be so proud of me. So keep supporting sis. Keep supporting Lani, okay? Because I'm going to make you proud. Anyway, guys, I love y'all. Bye and whatever. Bye and whatever. Bye and whatever.
But I'm popping like a Kardashian. Huh, pretty and ratchet, pretty and ratchet, pretty and ratchet.